What's up guys, eDrone here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Snaptain SP7100. Stay tuned. Take a look at the packaging here from Snaptain. You'll see for the SP7100 we have a nice clean white box with some detailed information about the drone itself. Open it up, you'll see we have a nice premium carrying case that holds everything you need. Open up the zipper, everything feels very nice premium quality on this case with a rubberized finish. Opening up, you're greeted with the zipper pouch, which includes the instruction manual as well as the quick start guide with nice pictures clearly labeled. In the box here we have a power cable to charge the battery of the drone itself with the proprietary design here. We also have a micro USB to USB charging for the controller. We also have an extra set of propellers, some extra screws, and an Allen key. Take a look at the remote control. You'll see we have the Snaptain logo on the front. We have some nice, easy to read labeled buttons here. Return to home, auto takeoff and land, headless mode. We also have two scroll wheels, one for the camera angle and one for the speed, a photo and video button. On the back you'll see no batteries needed. There's an internal battery to charge. Pull down, you have two handles, which actually help you counter the weight when you put your device in the top. You have two antennas that actually are for looks only. They also actually help you hold a device in place. And you have a spring tension mount with a foam. Galaxy S20 Plus fits perfectly. Take a look at the Snaptain SP7100. We have a power button on the top. Nice brushless motors, followed by folding propellers. This is a foldable design. Two sensors on the bottom, one for optical flow, one for sonar. These will help to keep the drone into place. You have a camera with a little bit of a shock absorber to help with the video stabilization. You have little peels that come off of all the sensors and cameras. Make sure you pull those off. To unfold the drone, you want to fold the rear arms first, followed by the front, and the propellers fold as well. Drone has a very nice premium feel to it. Very happy with the build quality of this drone. It definitely feels premium in the hand, and I love the sleek design of the arms as well as the rear, how they swoop up to the brushless motors. We have ventilation on the sides to help with cooling. We have LEDs on the rear and front, and on this side you'll see there is a micro SD card slot up to 64 gigabyte class 10 for your 4K video. Taking a look and the battery in the back, pull that out. We have a 2-cell 3600 milliamp LiPo. And there is a foam little protector on here that you want to pull off before you go ahead and put it in the drone. Charging it, you'll have a green light before you plug in your battery. Go ahead and plug in the battery. It only goes one way. You'll get a red light while it's charging, and then green when it's fully charged. And okay, go ahead and pull the battery. Once it's fully charged, put it in the drone. Make sure it's clicked into place. Has a little button here to release as well. It clicks in very securely. Very good design here by Snaptain. As you can see, it locks into place. You cannot turn on the drone. You're going to power up, push on, hold on the button. You'll see the bottom LEDs light up. You have green in the rear, blue in the front. It would be nice to see Snaptain put some LEDs on the top as well. Just think about that for future. Take a look at the motorized camera angle here. With a little click on the wheel, you can actually move the camera up and down. And it's not all one fluid smooth motion. It does have different settings as it works its way down. But nice to see that they've included the motorized camera angle on here. Okay, go ahead and turn off the drone, power, push and hold on the power button. This is everything you get in the Snaptain kit. Let's go ahead and get ready to take this thing out and do a flight test and see how this thing performs. Alright guys, first thing you're going to want to do, go ahead and power up your Snaptain drone by pushing and holding on the power button. Wait till the lights all go green and you hear the startup chimes. Push and hold on the transmitter. Go ahead and turn it on. Now we're going to go ahead and connect to the Wi-Fi of the Snaptain. So we'll turn on the Wi-Fi, go into our settings, connect to the Snaptain SP7100. Okay, we're going to just say stay connected. It's going to say that the internet's not going to be available. Now it's going to ask us to do a horizontal compass calibration. So without any metal around, we're going to spin the drone horizontally to do the compass calibration. You'll hear a beep. Then you're going to flip the drone vertically and you're going to spin it until you get another beep to calibrate the compass. Now another beep. Compass has been calibrated. Okay, vertical compass calibration. Oh, it's still telling us to do that, so. Okay. Now, it's going to ask us if we would like to calibrate the gyro. We're going to confirm. As you can see, we have some LEDs here indicating we have our battery. We are in GPS mode. We're acquiring satellites. As you can see, we have 12 satellites. Not really digging the phone holder. I wish it was a little bit stronger, but nevertheless, it is holding my S20 Plus. Okay, we have 13 satellites. You can see we have some information on the screen. Our battery level of the drone itself, battery level of the actual controller, and our satellites. Okay, so I've armed it with the sticks itself. Let's take a look at this stable hover here. See how stable it is. You see we're recording on the drone here. Go into our settings. We've already adjusted the flight distance to 800, flight altitude to 120. That's already been done. There is a beginner mode you can use as well. You can calibrate the compass on the gyro. See, we got a little bit of drift here. Flight records, and then we have our Google map. Okay. Not a bad hover. We have a partly cloudy day today in the upper 50s with the wind. I'll put the wind stats up here so you can see those. The wind is really not that bad today, so it should be a good day to do a test. Take a look at the footage here. Let's go ahead and move forward. This is in GPS mode. Okay, we're getting a little bit of drifting here. Let me bring it back. Okay, so we are getting a little bit of toilet bowling there. We got 14 satellites. We are in GPS mode. Let's take the drone up. I'm going to move forward. Okay. I'm going to bring the drone back. We're going to do another calibration. See if we can go ahead and do the land button there. Okay, the drone is landing by pushing the one button to land. Okay, the propellers have stopped. Go ahead and stop the recording here. Okay, so we've stopped the recording. Go back into the settings here. We're gonna go ahead and calibrate the compass again. Okay, let's do We got the compass calibrated. Let's go ahead and do the gyro calibration. I'm gonna go ahead and slide. Do like the app interface. Definitely easy to use. Everything's clearly labeled. Let's go ahead and push record on the video. Okay, we are recording now. 14 satellites on the lock now. Let's go ahead and try the one button takeoff. Let's see if we can arm. Now we'll go ahead and push the takeoff. So just make sure that you arm the quadcopter before you push the arming button. And once again, we're getting that toilet bowl, guys. So I've done 2 calibrations and it's getting worse. You see that? That's not good. That's not good. Go ahead and bring it down. That's not good. All right, so all right, so we have disconnected the GPS now. So as you can see, solid light, we have no GPS. Let's go ahead and see if we can't get this thing up in the air here. All right, so no GPS. Now we're just relying on the sensors underneath. It's actually pretty stable little hover there without the GPS. Let's go ahead and take off, see if we can get some video footage here. Okay. As you can see, it's drifting back this way. Do a little yaw here. Let's go ahead and take a couple photos. Bring it up a little bit higher. Okay, you see we have the height in meters here and the distance as well. Let's go ahead and take a picture. Okay, so you are able to actually take photos while you're recording. So that's a nice little feature. Go up here a little bit higher. There's a photo there. Speed 2. Speed 3. There's the camera tilt. Let's go ahead and line up our shot. Take a photo. Let me take the camera up a little bit more here. Take another photo. Okay, one thing that's a little bit difficult is while your device is here on the top, it's kind of hard to push the photo buttons here. So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's bring it back. It's actually really stable when it's non-GPS mode, which is really quite strange. Wow. Definitely surprising. It holds itself in better... It holds itself a little bit better when it's not in GPS mode, which is really quite strange. All right, let me bring it back here. So it's, see how it holds. Okay, let me bring it back here. And we're gonna go ahead and push the one button land. Okay, so it's coming down. Okay, so we were able to get it landed here. Let's go ahead and try to turn on the GPS. All right, there we go. GPS has been turned back on. We got 17 satellites. Let's turn the headless mode back off. Let's go ahead and take off again. So we're gonna arm. Gonna take off. Okay, so we're getting that toilet bowl again. See that? This is in GPS mode. We're getting that toilet bowl and it's getting worse. Look, it's getting worse. So we may have a dysfunctional unit here with the GPS. That's not good. Let's just try the return to home. Let's just see if we can get it to come back home. Yeah, definitely not stable at all in GPS mode. Okay, so we're doing the return to home. It is going up. It's continuing to toilet bowl. Wow. Wow, look at the toilet bowl on that. Woo-wee, that is not good. I'm gonna cancel the return to home. I'm gonna bring this thing back and land it because it is not stable. Yeah, something's wrong with my unit, guys. Oof. That's gonna be bad for this review. The GPS something is definitely wrong with it. I'm gonna try to calibrate it again. Just gonna land it. Okay, let me go ahead and stop the recording. I'm gonna try to calibrate it again. I don't have anything metal in my pockets. Let me do the calibration off camera and see if that helps. All right, guys, I've done another compass calibration without the camera. I didn't know if that was causing any interference, even though I do have the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth turned off on the camera. So let's go ahead and try to take off again. We have 17 satellites. I'm just gonna arm it manually. Let's go ahead and record. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Let's see what happens this time. Okay, this seems to be holding a little bit better, but I want to wait and see, just double check. Okay, she's starting to definitely has some drift, but definitely better than what it was doing. All right, let's try that return to home again. Oh, nope, wait a minute. As soon as I took off, oh, you see that, guys? Look. I'm gonna raise altitude. I'm gonna let off of it and look, watch what's happening. It's starting to do the toilet bowling again. Okay, now it's holding. Okay, let me try to. It seems when I fly, it starts to see that it's steering itself to the left, and now it's doing a giant toilet bowl. That is really strange. Wow, look at that. There it goes again, doing the toilet bowling. I believe we got an issue with this GPS, guys, on my unit. Okay, let's try the return to home anyway. Okay, it's coming back. It's coming back. Okay, it is slowing down. I'm gonna stand back. It's coming down. Not too far off of where we took off, so the return to home is working. It's coming down. Coming down. Okay, definitely not bad for the return to home test. We could just get the toilet bowling to stop. I think we'd be onto something. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can't try the headless mode. You can see here it's flashing, meaning we're in headless mode. So depending on where it shouldn't matter which way we're facing. The drone should automatically, forward should be forward, backward should be backward. Let's go ahead and try that out. I'm gonna move forward and spin, and I'm gonna come backwards and spin. Okay, the headless mode is working. Headless mode is working. Let's see what happens when I let off the sticks here. See if that GPS is getting any better. Okay, so seems to be holding itself now. Let's put forward and see what happens. Gonna raise altitude. Okay. Gonna go over here a little ways. Get some shots over here. Take a couple photos. Okay. Dare I try the follow me mode? Dare I try? It seems to be, when I go to take off, it's let's push it back to me. That's a good thing about headless mode. You can just push back on the stick and the drone will come back to you no matter which way it's facing. So that's working very well. The headless mode is working great. I'm able to bring it back. Okay, that worked good. See if it's still toilet bowling. Bring it down. I don't know what it is about the stick inputs, but it's just not responding like you would think it would. I don't know if there's an issue with my controller, but it doesn't seem to be very accurate to what I'm doing on the sticks, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna let off on that. Okay. Now let's go ahead and see if we can do the follow me mode. I'm kind of a little nervous about this. See how it just, even moving it a little bit, it just starts moving itself. So just be careful of that. I'm gonna go ahead and try. This is gonna be a fun review, guys. I'm gonna try, let's see here. Let's try the follow me mode here. Please ensure there's no obstacles around. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and try here. I don't know where it's going or what it's doing, but it's not following me. It's just kind of flying away from me. So, and we crashed. Okay, let's go ahead and turn that off. Okay guys, follow me mode. Follow me mode, it was a failure. It just started taking off and flying on its own and crashed into a tree. So, let's say, as of right now, this review is not going well at all. Yeah, for $300, I would be really upset. Let's see how it hold up in the crash. Okay. A little bit of a scuffle there. Okay, so it got a little bit wet. It looks like the props are still a little scuffle there on the bottom of the motor here. Okay. All right. Definitely not going the way I thought this review was going to go. Let's try it again. It says that there's no, the GPS is off now. Gonna go ahead and see if I can't turn that off. Let's go ahead and trying to turn off the GPS. It's not really working. Oh wow, it has trajectory flights too. Okay, so the GPS is now kicked back in. we're gonna arm it, and we're getting a beeping, meaning that the well, it took back off. Guess we're our flight time is getting ready to be done already. All right, let's try the follow me again. The drone battery's too low, so our battery is already too low to continue, guys. So yeah, let me go ahead and see if it'll land. We're gonna land. Yeah, let's land. Definitely has a problem when you push the land button. It takes it a while to stop arming. Guys, this has been a huge failure. not having a good experience. You know, and I've flown lots of drones and done lots of reviews, so let me go ahead and get this thing packed up, and I'll give you my final thoughts on it. All right, guys, final thoughts, reviews of the Snaptain SP7100. Yeah, can't recommend it, guys. This is a total flop. I don't know if I just got a bad unit, or if there's more out there that are going to be having these issues. I would say stay away from this product. From my experience, it's very dangerous. The GPS was all over the map. I calibrated it multiple times. 3-4 times I recalibrated the compass. There's something maybe faulty with this unit, but guys, I gotta tell you, man, this was a horrible, horrible experience. I'm used to flying drones. I've flown all kinds of drones, GPS drones, FPV drones, toy drones. I don't think I've ever quite had an experience as awful as I did with this one. And for the price point, honestly, I'm very shocked and disappointed. I had really high hopes for this quadcopter here. You know, Snaptain had been listening to us with the brushless motors. It seemed like it had a decent build quality, you know, 4K video. We had the electronic camera angle. The controller was a bit lacking as far as the stick movements. Just, I never felt really in sync. The whole time I was controlling it, it just felt like it kept me guessing like what the drone was going to do next. I just felt completely disconnected from it. Not expecting this at all. And I'm probably going to end up losing my sponsorship from this, but I got to be honest, guys, because I care about you guys, my viewers, my watchers, my subscribers. I'm going to give you an honest review. And from the unit that I have, I don't know if it's defective. I don't know if I just got a bad one, but from my experience, I do not recommend the Snaptain SP7100. You know, I really am worried about this drone, to be honest. I'm going to contact the company and let them know about the experiences I had, but I'm actually really concerned about, you know, people getting their hands on this, especially beginners, and having the experience that I had. I feel like someone's going to get hurt, or something's going to get damaged. Crash test was pretty good. It did handle a decent crash, so I will give it I'll give it good on that. Build quality seems pretty solid. It feels good, looks good, but honestly, if it can't fly, guys, if it can't be stable in the air, what really good is it? You know, it doesn't matter how good it looks. Yeah, and for the price tag, huge letdown, man. I'm really disappointed in this one. I really had high hopes because I was wanting to see, you know, Snaptain step up and put out a product that could possibly compete, you know, with some of the lower priced DJI units, to be able to just, you know, get themselves in the space to be able to get into the hobby grade drones. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. There's going to be more, hopefully, Snaptain review. There's going to be more, hopefully, Snaptain reviews to come on the channel, so stay tuned for that. And I am not even going to put the link in the description. It's that bad. I don't even want to encourage anybody to buy it. So Snaptain, if you're watching, I don't know if I got a faulty unit, but please make sure your quality control gets better. This was a terrible experience. Kept me on the edge of my seat, I'll give you that much. But yeah, these going out to beginners, I'm very, very nervous. So till next time, eDrone out.